Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am really excited about today's video because I am going to be reviewing the new Shop Miss A or AOA Studios Prowear Full Coverage Foundation, and I did buy two because I wasn't sure which one was gonna match my skin tone. Oh, and I also picked up their Aqua primer today, so I'm gonna be using that. And so if y'all didn't know, Shop Miss A sells most of their makeup for $1, and the products that they do sell for more than $1, that extra money does go to charity. I believe it does go to an animal shelter or animal charity. So for example, like these Prowear foundations are $1.55 each, so that 55 cents does go to charity. Okay. So, and yeah, so I love this brand. I love their makeup. Some of the products are hit and misses, but today I will let y'all know the honest review and my honest truth about the foundations and concealers and all the new products that I will be trying from Shop Miss A today. Of course, I'm going to start off with moisturizer. I'm using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. Is really refreshing on my skin, and I still am going to do a skincare routine, but I was like super busy this past week, so that's why I didn't get a video up, and I was just like working on other things. But yeah, and so I actually picked up this little AOA brow gel. I don't know if it is going like a brow gel to set your eyebrows, you know. And I got this brow gel in the shade dark brown. So I think I'm going to fill in my eyebrows with a eyebrow pencil, and then I'm gonna apply this brow gel over top. And if y'all are wondering, in the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, I do use dark brown. So I sort of already filled in my eyebrows with the brow pencil, and I don't know how you're supposed to use this brow gel. But I definitely don't really like the applicator. Like, there's no applicator, but I'm just gonna apply it on the back of my hand. So I'm gonna use this super thin angled eyeliner brush, and I got this. I think this came with the Maybelline Tattoo Studio brow pomade. And I'm just going in and I am filling in the gaps to try and make my eyebrows look a little darker and a little more full. My eyebrow hairs are really thin and really sparse. So, but I'm honestly scared of getting my eyebrows microbladed. I think if I wasn't scared about it, I would. Just because my eyebrows are so thin and so sparse and blonde. I actually think I like these, but I think I should have just went in with the brow gel first and not used any other product, because that wouldn't be really giving it like a fair review, you know what I mean? So next time I'm just gonna go in and use the brow gel by itself and see if I actually do like it, because yeah, I kind of cheated, but oh well. And now I'm just gonna clean up my eyebrows with concealer. So I don't know why, but I don't have a Shop Miss A eyeshadow palette, and I didn't pick one up for whatever reason. But today I'm just going to be using the Nubian by Juvia's Place. This is just a super basic bronze eyeshadow palette, but the shadows really do perform well, and the brand is pretty affordable too. So I'm just going to do a quick bronze look using this palette. So I'm just going to dip in this brown shade right here with a e.l.f. blending brush. This is just a fluffy eye blending brush by e.l.f. So now I'm going to deepen up the crease using this deeper brown shade. I'm not going to go in with the not the super dark one, but this one right here. And I'm going to use a Wet n Wild blending brush. So now with a more, what's the word, tapered blending brush. This is a Wet n Wild blending brush as well. I'm going to go in with the darkest shade here and focus it on my outer V. And I'm just really trying to keep that shade right here on the outer corner. And if you're wondering what I'm using, I'm not using this palette. I'm still using the Nubia's, I'm still using the Nubian by Juvia's Place, but this has a big mirror right here. So that's why I like using, if you see some of my videos, you may see this little pink down here at the bottom because I'm using this mirror. And I really need to invest in a handheld mirror for my videos because I do like to look at like my makeup and my eyes like up close right here. And so obviously like I'm filming this video and the little viewfinder where I see if I'm in frame is like a lot further and a lot smaller than what I'm used to. So just a fun fact if you were wondering what that pink is. And now I think I'm ready to apply shimmer in the inner corner of my eye, and I'm just going to use that. I'm just going to pack on that shimmer with this packing brush, and I'm going to go in with this bronze shade here. So I'm not really liking how it's coming out with the brush, so I'm just going to try and apply that using my finger. And I'm not gonna cut my crease because these hooded eyelids could never, because you know, just it's a struggle with hooded eyelids. So that's why, if you're wondering, no, I'm not gonna cut my crease. It is going on a little messy, but that's okay. And if you see right here, there's a lot of fallout. So that's why I personally like to wait till I finish with my eyeshadow, or at least the top part of my eyeshadow, before I go in with foundation, because especially if it's a new palette. This is not a new palette, but I already know how the Juvia's Place palette works. But if I was going to go in with a new palette, I would definitely do eyeshadow before foundation because I don't know how it's going to perform. And now I'm going to go back in with the dark shade that I used to deepen up the outer corner of my eye, and just to deepen it up a little more. So before I apply primer or anything, I am going to see what foundation matches me the best. I did get two. I got one in pure beige and one in natural beige. Pure beige and natural beige. I have a feeling I'm gonna be a mix of both these. I think this is too light and I think this is, well, no, this may be good. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is too dark. That is too light. So I think I'm going to try and mix the two as best as I can. And my one comment on Shop Miss A is that on their website, it's really hard. Well, I think on any website, it's really hard to find your foundation shade online. But especially with Shop Miss A, I feel like not only with their foundations, but with a lot of their products, I don't know why or what the deal is, but with a lot of their products that they have online, a lot of them photograph a lot darker than what they look like in person, if that makes sense. So a lot of their pictures of their products online are darker and they're not like true to color. So if that makes sense, or like you know what I mean. So before I test out the foundation, I did buy the Aqua Hydrating Face Primer. So I do have dry to I have normal to dry skin. So and lately I have been wanting to go for a more dewy or satin finish. So I figured why not? It smells really clean and really fresh. The scent is not overpowering so far. I really like the way that it smells. It feels really nice. I hope it lasts though. So another Shop Miss A product that I love is their beauty blenders. This is their, let me look at the correct name. Oh yeah. So this is their Paw Paw Wonder Blender. This is one of their products that is more than $1, but it is so worth it. It is really soft and really spongy, but I don't know, I just love it. It blends out my makeup so good. Yeah, it's still a little too dark for me, to be honest, but too dark. Okay, so I went ahead and just took that off, applied more moisturizer because I had already taken it off, and now I'm going to apply a little bit more of the Hydrating Face Primer because, girl, I know I like to have a more tan look, but girl, no, that was like too tan for me. So I was like, you know what? I am going to go in with the pure beige, and if it is too light, I'm just going to deepen it up with concealer or put a tiny bit of the natural beige in. And if I'm not mistaken, so they have different categories. They have light, medium, and dark shades. So I got the darkest of the light category, which would have been the pure beige. And then I got the lightest of the medium, which is natural beige. So if there's really no there's no in between, you know what I mean? Because these are like, I don't know if it makes sense, but so I'm just gonna go in with pure beige. If it's too dark, I'll just apply some extra concealer, not concealer, but some extra bronzer. No more mixing because we saw how that went. And right away I noticed that this foundation is really full coverage. And I think this is still too dark. This is like really yellow. So I don't know where I went wrong. Okay, so right away I know this is not a perfect shade match, but like I said, I don't know if I should go one shade lighter than the pure beige. Okay, so maybe third time's the charm, because I was just not having that. I just want to try one more thing. So whenever I applied the dark, it was a natural beige foundation, I obviously applied it with my beauty blender, and then I took it all off because it was just too dark, and then I applied it using that same beauty blender, and I didn't go and clean it off, but I cleaned off my beauty blender, so hopefully it looked really dark, because I had some of that leftover natural beige whenever I went in with the pure beige. And if it still looks dark, I still am going to leave it on, because I do want to I still am gonna leave it on because I want to finish this video and I want to finish this look. But at least I tried everything that I could. Next time I know to get the shade lighter than the pure beige. So anyways, okay. Now moving, okay, so now starting all over again. I'm going with moisturizer, and then I'm going to go in with the Aqua Hydrating Primer, and then once I get those on, I will be right back to apply finally the pure beige, hopefully, and leave this on now this time. Okay, so finally I got my face primed and prepped and ready to go to get that foundation on for the last time, hopefully, with a clean beauty blender this time. It's a little better, but it's still it's still darker, but it is better than whenever I went in with the foundation that I had on the very first time. I will say it is pretty full coverage, so the coverage is nice. Just the undertones and just the overall shade of this foundation is not for me. And maybe I didn't do enough research into the foundation shade that I was buying. But yeah, so far I will say that the coverage is nice. And the foundation is only $1.55. I am testing out the AOA Studio Natural Finish Concealer. It is only $1.55. And I got the shade, what shade did I get? Oh, I got the shade Buff. And this is what the applicator looks like. And I don't really know how to apply this. With an applicator like this. And Buff I do think is a good concealer shade. Well, and I guess I could always just apply this concealer with a brush and then blend it out with a sponge, but I don't know, I'm just so used to applying it with an applicator that I feel kind of weird just directly applying it on my blender or on my face, you know? But it's just personal preference. And the concealer is really nice. It is a lot nicer than the original concealers that they had. Those were too dry and really hard to blend because they were so dry. And I'm just gonna apply a little bit more to my T-zone just to try and lighten up the foundation, honestly. Even though I'm not going anywhere, but still. And for setting powder, it turns out I actually do have a AOA Studios Perfect Setting Powder, which I just found. I didn't place it in the order with the foundation, but I'm gonna go in with a little bit of that. And just lightly set my under eyes. Okay, and now for bronzer, I'm going to use my Physicians Butter Bronzer. As you can see, it is one of my favorites. And I am going to use that. I'm going to apply that using a Beige Cosmetics brush. And I'm going to try not to apply too much because, for obvious reasons, because my foundation is already too dark for me. But I just love bronzer. Like, I love bronzer. And now for blush, I do have a AOA Studio Perfect blush. This is in the shade Dandy. I love this blush. And I'm going to apply the blush using an angled AOA Studio brush, and this is the brush number F14. So I'm just going to do a single shade. I'm going to use this brown shade right here, and I'm going to apply that using a very small brush. This is by the Vintage Cosmetics Company. I've had this brush for a really long time, but I just like how small it is, so I can just go right under the eyes and apply that shadow. Okay, so I am going to do eyeliner today, and I'm going to use the AOA Studios Wonder Liquid Liner. Guys, this is a liner that I actually use on the daily. This is one of my go-to products from Shop Miss A. I highly recommend it. It is very pigmented, and of course it comes with my favorite type of applicator, which is a brush applicator. Okay, so now that I got the eyeliner on, I'm going to go in with my favorite lashes from Shop Miss A, which are the Alexis lashes. I probably talked about these in almost every video that I have done, but they are truly my holy grail, my favorite product, favorite lashes from Shop Miss A. They are so good. They suit my eye shape really well, and I like to buy them in the 6-pack. But they do sell the individual ones if you just want to try them out for just $1. But yeah, I know, like, I mentioned these in every video, but I just love them so much. And I am going to apply those lashes, and then I will be right back to finish off the rest of the look. Okay, so for lips, I'm first going to line my lips using the AOA Studio Lip Liner in the shade Naked. And again, this is another one of my Holy Grail products from Shop Miss A. I have a couple of these lip liners that just go so well with any nude. And for lip gloss, I am using the Live Glam lip gloss, and this is in the shade Oh Martha. And I love Live Glam lip glosses because they are pigmented and not sticky whatsoever. And I am almost done. I am just going to set my face using the Morphe X Jeffree Star Setting Mist. And highlight. And for inner corner highlight, I'm going to use my favorite inner corner highlight brush, which is the Morphe M455 brush. And I'm going to go in with the AOA Wonder Baked Highlighter, and this is in the shade Luxe. And for my cheeks, I like to use the Morphe M451 brush. And I'm just going to use that same highlight from Miss A. So it is 3 o'clock right now, so at the end of the day before I'm going to take off my makeup, I'll come on video real quick to show y'all what my makeup looks by the end of the day. And of course, like, I'm not gonna go anywhere today. I'm not gonna really do much. I'm just gonna be here at the house. So I will check in with y'all later today and give y'all an update on the foundation. Hi guys, so I'm back and I've had the foundation on for approximately 6 hours now. It is going to be 9 p.m. and I have not done any touch-ups at all to my makeup or my foundation. The only thing I did touch up was my lip gloss. So let me know in the comments below what y'all think the foundation looks like after some time of having it on. But my skin still feels nice and it looks pretty good too. There is some creasing here and my smile lines and under my eyes from my concealer. Let me zoom y'all in a little bit. Okay, hopefully y'all will able to see a little closer what my whole base looks like after a couple hours of no touch-ups. So what do you guys think? Let me know your honest opinions and thoughts down in the comments. Okay, now some final thoughts to close out the video and my review of the foundation. So yeah, the foundation, I would give it a solid 7 out of 10. So I would give it, yeah, a solid 7 out of 10. It is a really good price and a really good deal. And the concealer, I did like the concealer and it was a good shade for me, but I just did not like the applicator at all. Yeah, for the concealer, I think I would give that probably the same thing, a 7 out of 10. Oh yeah, that is all. Okay, so another product I forgot to mention that is another one of my holy grails from Shop Miss A is, believe it or not, but their chapsticks. Their chapsticks are so good and they're just so hydrating. I don't know what it is. I love them more than the chapstick brand, more than the EOS, more than the Nivea brand, or not Nivea. I like it more than the Vaseline brand. I don't know what it is. Their chapsticks are so awesome. I didn't think I would like them this much. I was pleasantly surprised by these. I have mine in the flavor of coconut. I really like their lip balms because they hydrate my lips without drying them, if that makes sense. Like, I know a lot of chapsticks, they you apply them, but then it's like, I don't know what they put in or what it is, but they put in something to like leave your lips like just a little dry, kind of like the Dasani water. Like they put just a little bit of salt. They put enough water to hydrate you, but just enough salt to make you more thirsty. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a conspiracy with chapsticks, that they put just enough of the hydrating stuff but just enough of the dehydrating stuff as well to keep making you buy their chapsticks. You know what I mean? But not with these, because these, they really do hydrate your lips. They have a good applicator, and yeah, they just don't dry out my lips. You know what I mean? They don't have my lips feeling all crusty. So I like 11 out of 10 recommend these chapsticks. And I'm so sad because when I went to go place my order for the foundations, these were all sold out. But I have to pick some up next time. And that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in, and let me know down in the comment section below if y'all have purchased their Prowear foundation, and if y'all liked it, if y'all didn't like it, the concealer, any of the products that I mentioned in today's video. Let me know what your opinions are down in the comments below. And also let me know if there's any products that y'all would like to see me review or see me wear in any future videos. And that concludes today's video. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.